We're just gonna try and get this time trial done. Welcome in, Deep. How are you doing? Okay, you cannot take that turn flat out. I'm doing fine. Frumpy! Welcome in, how are you doing? It's good to hear. I never checked what time I need to get to, so. Welcome back. Let me see.
Will be lurking.
Alright. Okay, 204, which is a 203. Really, we need a mid 203, which isn't gonna be.
High Viapica grinning face victory hand, medium light skin tone.
We might be able to get mid 205, but I think that's gonna be the highest we can get to. Welcome back to the time trial later, I think. I don't know if I can get it done right now. We're just gonna be able to catch this race. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's a good race. Probably should have got some kind of warm-up in, but make sure ASM is on. I'd love to see how that, I believe, what is that, the Mazda Vision, I think? I'd love to see how that car does, because I think that's the first time I've seen it. I have counter steer assist on. Okay. I was wondering why this thing was handling like so well. It has like no slip angle at all. That's gonna slow me down a bit, but it's okay. We'll get it turned off after this race. Okay, the Viper just feels wrong with counter steer assist. They're gonna run wide. We should be heavily in the slip. We might be able to get an overtake on the straight. I have to back out. Yeah, I think the counter steering assist is really losing me time in some of these turns. It doesn't allow you to turn as much, and it doesn't allow the rear end to slip out. Now, I think the Viper is a car that you really want to steer with the rear end, and so if I can't get it to slide out, it's really going to hurt my turning. Alright, we're fully in front of him now. A little bit of a push, it's okay though. Whoever that orange car is, saved me a lot of time there. I think he spun in front of everyone else, slowed them down a bit. I did not turn enough. See if you can get into the 43s here on the final lap. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get into the 143s here. We don't get it. We were close. It's a good race though. Hopefully we gain DR, we should gain SR. We do gain. We gain both. It's good. See where we stand. Should be doing pretty good. Not terrible. Have to make sure I turn off the assist though. Counter steers off? What was on then? So that's interesting then. Oh, so that's actually ASM then, okay. I didn't think ASM did that much. Wow. I did that all without brake balance. That's what I'll blame it on. That's why I crashed. Definitely was not a skill issue. Thank you, Frumpy. Hopefully this race goes as good as the last one. Last one was pretty good. If you know how to drive the Supra, I'd say it's pretty similar. Just, you know, I always have ASM on when I drive it because it's pretty, it has a pretty, loose rear end, but, I'd say just don't, be too aggressive on the throttle. I'd say that's mainly it. You learn. I installed a stiffer throttle spring to help with the fact of me being on the power a lot too early, but it's really just you kind of just get used to it. Just gradually get on the throttle. seems like the two cars behind me, I'm assuming they took each other out because they're both no longer behind me. We're just gonna try and catch up with 7th here. If we're a little closer than we were before on the straight this lap, we'll go into the move, or we'll go for the move turn 1. I just need a good exit out of this turn. He also put himself wide. We should be close enough though. Yeah, we're gaining pretty good. I think late on the brakes in turn 1 might have it. I won't go for it. We're not close enough. We have just about 5 seconds of wiggle room. I think it's pretty much okay to start fighting now. We shouldn't... I doubt we lose 5 seconds worth of a gap in, 1.5 laps worth of fighting. We're gonna pick up the position now though. He caught himself on the exit. I think I just outbraked myself there. I think we're going to be close enough for a move in T1 though, so... Yeah, that move was definitely not on. We both gained 2 positions out of it though. So this should be a positive ranking, so. Almost lost it there. That was a little too close for comfort. Good race. We should gain rating from that, I think. Thank you, Frumpy. Yeah, we got a clean race bonus. We'll definitely be gaining SR.
Hey Rocco.
Phil, what is up, man? Welcome in.
Frank saluting face.
We're high enough. We should definitely be high enough in S.
Same crap, working lurking. Sigh.
Yeah. Phil, whose livery are you doing today? Because I know you said you have a livery to do.
Testing drive on these eggs.
Alright, alright. Wait, you have two?
They are almost down on their own.
Okay. We're gonna have to learn to drive the car all over again. I took too long of a break. I wonder if you exited in 5th. If only QC was here, I need him to teach me this. So I think that's like the one turn I didn't ask him about gearing. Oh, so we have to drop like a second. This is gonna be rough.
Awesome, I can't wait to see.
This might be a rough race. You know, I might be the person that's spinning. And, you know, I don't want to be that person. This is supposed to be my race to gain DR. Oh, but this is so nice. I haven't been this far up. I think last time I did this race I was mid 25, so I was towards the back. I have a feeling T1 isn't fun though when you're starting from the front. We're also in a BA and BS lobby, so I was hoping to be in a full BS lobby. Maybe not too many people are doing this race, which would make sense, because qualifying times are pretty varied in this lobby. This will be fun though. I'm so happy to be able to get back to this race. Not the best start, not the worst though. We're only going to lose one position so far. Shoot. I can't believe I outbraked myself into T1. Rookie mistake right there. It's okay, we're just going to fight from the back. Already up into 6th. It's going pretty well so far. I don't think I did that. These people are racing pretty slow actually, they're holding me back. I need to get back to the front of the pack. They're actually not going to go for the move turn 1, which is a little bit of a surprise to me. I didn't think I'd see someone not going for a move. Spun out with him. Wow, I can't believe he pulled that far away. I will say, the livery that he had on, I think that's like, what, the 05 Renault livery? Whichever one Fernando Alonso had, I thought about putting that one on. I might switch to it, I don't know. I might go back to the Williams livery that I had on before. The white and green one. This is not going to be an easy game of catch up here. 6.6 seconds behind. I think my only hope is if they crash. I do believe second and third are fighting now. It's gonna buy me some time. And I was correct, they were fighting. I don't know if he spun out from the fighting or if he spun out on his own. But we are gonna move up into podium position here. Perhaps I do have a little bit of a pace advantage though, because we are catching up to second. Is this second? Oh my gosh, second spun out just like third. It's gonna be a fight. Now I'm gonna have to... Now I have a 12-second gap that I'm going to have to slither down if I want to get pole position. I don't know if that's going to be possible, because he seems to be on a better pace than me anyway. I'll let him have the position back. He's probably faster than me anyway, so we'll see. Obviously now if he spins out again, we'll be able to capitalize on it a little more, so wouldn't mind if that happens. He's going to get a penalty there, I know he will. I've tried doing that in qualifying, and it does not work. So, we're going to be in the slipstream for the main straight here. I cannot keep it together here around the final turn. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, he's going to go into the pits anyway. That is also a little bit of a bad sign though, because it kind of tells me I'm not on the pace that I should be. Hopefully the overcut works. I've done it in pretty much all my races so far, so it's pretty reliable for me. And we're not pitting the end of this lap. We're gonna go, we pit end of lap 7. That's the strategy I'm on. Little squirmy on the exit there. Tires aren't looking too bad. We're gonna have to be a little bit more cautious this lap, and we should be able to get it done. So for this overcut to work, we're gonna need a good in-lap here, or else we're probably gonna end up coming out behind the guy who was fighting. So I'm gonna need a good lap here. Probably gonna need to go into the 26s. Probably gonna need like a 26.5 or so. I do believe the pit stop takes around 15 seconds. So I think it'll actually be pretty close to Brady Boy whenever I come out of the pits. Shift up into 5th. If you look at my right side tire, you can kind of see the graining on it. Kind of a cool little feature. I like that you can see that. Alright, we need a good pit stop here. I think I'm going to be fighting with Brady Boy coming into turn 1. I think we'll be side by side. We're gonna be just out of them. With me on fresher tires, this is gonna be an interesting little battle here. But yeah, now if you look at the right side tire, you kind of see that it is now perfectly smooth. Kind of why I like racing the open wheel cars. You kind of get to see small details that you never really notice when you're in Group 3 cars. Welcome back, Deep. It's like a little family reunion. Are you painting, Deep? How else would you get your hands messy? I don't know. And now, we're going to have a third car in the battle for second. I'm gonna assume they're gonna be on the soft tires. They're on the alternate start on mediums, end on soft strategy, which probably is the better strategy, but I always prefer starting on whatever the softest compound is and ending on the harder one. Seems like Brady messed up here. He's gonna go defensive. Three wide here, going into Parabolica. Lost the rear end. Hey Phil, I'll sub to you. And Brady Boy has lost it. So now this is actually just... Well, I do believe it has turned into another three-way fight, though, with Slowpoke right behind me. I didn't want to let you guys know, I'm going to be like 50% away for like the next week or so. So I don't know if I'll be streaming. I think I should be able to tune into your guys' streams, but I don't know if I'll be streaming. And I've somehow gotten into pole position. What an interesting turn of events. If I manage to go, after messing up T1, I think I was in 6th or 7th, so. Just gonna hug the inside line. And you know what? I will gladly take a second place. We started second, had a little incident, turn 1, lap 1. Not from the lobby, from me. And yeah, we've come back to finish where we started. Absolutely amazing race. I'm very happy with that. Thank you, Deep. Yeah, it feels good to be back in Daily C. It feels so good. I feel like I'm just back at home. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Frumpy. Yeah, I'll definitely be saving this replay. I'd like to see what happens to my SR, because that felt like a clean race, but you never know how it'll turn out. Wow. SR stays the same. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should revisit the time trial. I think I need to learn from before. I think I need to quit while I'm ahead.
Was the best day at school.
You're done with school already, Deep? I guess time zone difference, but it's probably what, 10 o'clock for you? 9 o'clock, 9:30? Around that range?
Yeah, a few hours ago. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Is there a Camaro Group 3?
10:22 p.m. now.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's the C7. Okay. That'd be cool if they had the C8 Group 3. Or a Camaro. I don't think they have a Camaro Group 3 in real life, though. Phil, Deep, do you guys have any Group 3 car suggestions that I should buy? I need to buy some. Is it RCZ? Is that the Peugeot?
Got first. Probably the Ferrari. You asterisk.
Okay. I have 10, Phil. Let me show them. Sort? Where are the Group 3s?
The Ferrari and the Porsche are a good car.
I have the Porsche. Okay, hold up. How do I? And let me get to Group 3. Here, Phil. Here's all the Group 3s that I have. I think I might buy one of the LMP1 cars as well. Probably like the 919 hybrid. I might buy. I don't know.
You should also buy the AMG 20 GT3.
I do have that one, Deep.
RS01.
RSR. That's the Renault, right, Phil? Okay, Phil, I'll go buy those.
Renault, yup.
Renault. I don't think I've ever driven the RS01. I'm confused. Is this a road version of the RS01?
Too, but it's a bit oversteery sometimes. Grinning face with sweat.
Or is this just like a category that it just doesn't let me see it? 'Cause this does not seem like it should be a road car. Oh, wait, I own this. I didn't know I own it. Okay. Yeah, I think I spent enough credits for the day. Because I bought the Alpha 155 Group 4 before I started streaming. So I think that was like $6.50. How far does this Citroen have? They have this one. What did I want to buy? Is this car competitive? Because I know the GR010 from Toyota is like the fastest. I'll get the Ferrari soon. Once I get a little more money, I'll buy it. Alright, should I do circuit experience or licenses? This is not gonna be fun. I'll try, Phil.
Then go for circuit experience.
Okay. Redeemed! What is up, man? How are you doing? I'm gonna go Watkins. I think I have a chance to beat Phil and Watkins. I want to do a track that is like a normal. I just want to drive a car that I know. Well, have I done the oval here? Oh, I have. I knew I'd do oval. I should have known myself. I done special stage X. There's no circuit experience for it. I'll do Nürburgring actually. I'll do full course Nürburgring practice. Maybe I'll do Spa first. Alright, Phil. I need to be able to get this done before you start your stream. Because I end my stream before you start. Phil, you haven't done this? Phil, I'm disappointed that you haven't done Spa. I thought you said you did all of circuit experience. Alright. How much am I getting paid for this? Phil, you don't have your times in Spa. Unless you did them so long ago they got removed, like an update fixed it. See, Phil, look, you're not there. I mean, unless, when did you do circuit experience? Because I know sometimes they update like the target times, and when they do that, they remove it. Like if I go into my old licenses, it like I did them, but because they updated it, yeah, they probably updated time since then. It's okay. As long as you have circuit experience on this, it'll be okay. Okay, you don't. Alright. I want to be racing against myself here, Phil. Jeez, 11 sectors? What? Wow. Wow. Wesley did a 634? You guys are fast around here. I need to turn the assists off. We'll just do Spa. I think that'll be a little easier.
They did remove me.
Someone said, which Tokyo do I do? I know one of you guys suggested to do Tokyo. Yeah, that's the one I decided to complete. South counterclockwise.
I had a gold with 221.2 since they updated Bob.
Okay. Phil, which Tokyo do I do? Should I just do the one with the Z4? Or the Supra?
Notches, https://youtube.com/@review_creations. C equals co5tkb_7mom1pence SSX.
Shoot, I didn't know there was a turn there. I thought that was flat out. This flat out? No. I know, dude. That's why I'm doing it. I might end up going to licenses, cause I don't know how much I want to do this. I'm not too motivated. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this. You said a time there? Frumpy. Maybe I'll go to this in a later stream. I don't like Tokyo anyway. Maybe if I liked the track, but think I have all gold on these. Okay, I just have to finish this. I have yet to learn how to race this one, cause no worries, Deep, sleep well. Hold up. If I do that, if I shift my shifter, I have to use my round wheel. It's not gonna work. Phil, I'm assuming you have done this one. I need help, because I tried to do this one pretty recently too, and the best I did was a 31.4, so. What do you mean P11? This one's the 917. Whatever. Old Le Mans car. Okay. Not even TC, Phil? Okay. Okay. I'll do those settings once I finish up this lap. Uh-oh. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? Alright, TC2. Okay. This better work, Phil. I'm trusting you. Yeah, I know it's not. Oh no. That's not a good sign, Phil. I'm the same pace as you. If it took you a bit, I'm gonna have to revisit this next stream then. Okay, I'm not turning enough. How do you take a rouge? Do you take a, where do you brake is a better question. Okay. I only have like 40 minutes or something, so that should give me hopefully enough time. No! Well, that was a pretty good lap. Probably would have only been like a 27 though. I want acceleration. I'll worry about safety later. Oh no. Maybe I should have. I'll leave it on 2. If I don't get anywhere near 24 though, it's going down to 0. I feel like I'm going slow, but I think if I go any faster, I'm gonna spin out. No. I don't typically make it that far. I don't really know how to drive like Sector 3 and Sector 4. Typically I spin out after, I'd say that the double left-hander, typically I spin out there, so I don't know too much of the track past there. This will just be a practice lap. I don't think I can get gold after doing that. I did it again. You have to brake really early for that turn. I do not want to spin out here. I don't know if that would have been it. Actually, I dipped a tire in the water. Feels so weird taking this track without having... I don't like racing without touching any curbs. It feels wrong. Especially through Eau Rouge and Radion, it just feels so weird. Finally didn't go wide there. That's improvement. That's not the dry line. That was gonna be a 25 anyway. Like a 26. We didn't miss the gold, I don't think. That does mean I have to somehow go 2 seconds faster though. I think I got on the gas while on the curb. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check something out. I'm back. Unfortunate. I do feel pretty good. I think hopefully we should be able to get this before we end the stream. Oh, we got it done. Feels good to finally get that, get a gold. That's a tough one.
Well done.
Thank you, Phil. Yeah, now I have the really unfun ones to do. I'm bad at interlogos. I don't know how to improve this one, and I also don't know how to improve this one. But unless we,
It was harder on G29.
yeah. Another one. Now I have these to do. Okay, this one. What's that logo? I should be able to do this one. I think. Wait, what's the... Let's get this one done. Yeah, wait, let me turn off. Let me turn traction control down. I like having it at 1. This car understeers. Probably driving it too hard though. Yeah, the end of log is probably like I'm the worst at this part of it, so this might not be too easy. That was close. Interesting. This might not be as easy as I thought, but I'm not surprised. That's how the rest of this license is. I'm probably cutting that a little too close. I don't know about a second. That's a lot of time. Oh, finally hit the wall. It was gonna happen at some point. I just didn't know when. That's gonna be hard to get gold. Anything good on this one? Ooh. See, now this seems fun. I'm looking for. I didn't mean to do this. Whatever. I might do these next stream. Like I said, I don't know when that will be. It might be tomorrow. It might be in like a week. I don't know. I'll figure it out probably. I will probably be streaming same time though. If I do stream it, it probably will be like, 11:30 to 2, 12 to 2. Around there. But that's probably I'm gonna call it a day there, at least for streaming. So yeah, everyone who's in the chat, Phil, Deep, Redeemed, Frumpy, thanks for being here, hanging out with me. And yeah, take care everybody.